With all our hearts, we pray and ask. God bless Anambra. God bless the shining light that we bear. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only ones.
Welcome, Queen. Well, welcome to Anambra International Cargo and Passenger Airport, the fastest airport to be built in sub-Saharan Africa. This airport was completed in 15 months. Where we are standing now, on your left is the runway. Runway is where the plane lands and takes off. But where we are standing now is RESA, runway end safety area. We have 1 kilometer of RESA. This is 001 kilometer this way. Then the other end, we have another 1 kilometer from the end, which is 06. What it means that if there's any overshoot, or when a plane wants to land, that's where the plane will take alignment before it lands. This is the only runway in Nigeria that had these two RESAs, which means plane can land from either side of this our runway. A plane can land from 0, you can see 24, that's the orientation number. The other side now, we are going to see 06. So plane can land from 06, it can land from 24. The length of this runway is 3.7 kilometers. This is the second longest runway in Nigeria after Murtala Mohammed International Airport runway. The width of this runway is 60 meters. And the strip is the distance from center of this runway to where we have that here. We have it on either side of this runway. Right is 140 meters and left is 140 meters. Then the lighting we have here is category 2. Category 2 means at the worst of all the weathers, a plane can land here with the lights. With 2 big aircrafts, that day 3 aircraft landed, 2 big ones from Airpeace and 1 private jet landed. And this is the fastest we have done. Since we mobilized late January 2020, we've been working day and night. We work day and night. That's why we were able to, at least because of the time we put in to meet up. But the most encouraging thing that happened was that His Excellency visited this site minimum of once every week. Their war is with the youth. So that when you get back now, when you report or you write, you can write correctly. Not only hearing about Anambra State Airport, but at least touching Anambra State Airport. And very soon, we are actually going to witness the commissioning. Thank you and you are welcome. So we want to welcome you, like you said. If you look down now, these are instrument landing systems. It's not common. If you go to so many airports around, we are not going to see all these islands. It's everywhere, scattered everywhere. This enables the plane to align properly. When the plane is coming down, there's a signal that will be going out that makes the pilot to align properly that along the runway. It measures the quantity, the intensity, and the time of rainfall. And it's automatic. As it's doing it, it's recording it automatically. So once the reader comes, he knows. That will enable the pilots or the people in the control tower to forecast that this is what is happening, this will what is happening tomorrow. Then we have this. These are thermometers. It's placed on the ground. It measures the temperature of this ground because the heat, the radiation that comes from this ground is what goes up and forms what we call the rain or the cloud. So from this measurement, they can now forecast how the cloud or the weather in Anambra International Airport will be. They now relate to the headquarters. They now relate to the control tower. Then you have the Stevenson screen. Inside that screen, you have a thermometer. This thermometer measures the highest temperature in Anambra International Cargo Airport and the lowest temperature.
Crash tender is different from municipal fire truck. Reason is that that thing upstairs is called monitor. It rotates 360 degrees. This one is bumper turret for this bumper turret. This one gives the truck flexibility to put fire of any type. This is under turret spray. At times, if plane have a problem, we use this one to spray foam on the tarmac to make sure there is no reignition. Everything about this truck is automated. This is water level. This gives you the water level. This gives you the foam level. Foam is chemical used to quench fire. It's operated on 3% foam system. So we have 6%, 3%, and 1%. The one that is approved for airport operation is 3% foam. So that is that one here.
It's like the heartbeat of every airport. This is where the commands, everything happens here. A plane to land, to take off, or everything. Even the weather we are talking about, when you get the information from the meteorological garden, you send it to this control tower. This is where from this place the information is disseminated. So our control tower is 34.5 meters high, the tallest control tower in Nigeria. This control tower is all on concrete. There's no block work here. Concrete from the foundation to the last floor. We have 9 suspended floors, but the height of this building is 11-story building. The topmost floor is the control room. That's where you have every equipment. Your Excellency, every equipment required for this control tower has been mounted and tested. Yesterday we were able to talk to Asaba from the top of this Asaba Airport. It has a lift and a staircase. The lift will take you to the 7th floor, you come down. The staircase will take you to the 7th floor, you come down. For you to enter the 8th and 9th floor, because of the sensitivity, you must identify yourself biometrically. Then you can now enter the 8th and 9th floor, because that's where you have all the control, all the equipment are there. The staircase is designed that it is fireproof. Fireproof in the sense that if there's fire in this building, if you enter the staircase, you shut the door, you are safe.
This is raw water tank. This tank, the capacity is about 640 cubic meters, about 144,000 gallons. The raw water, untreated water, will be used for firefighting for the entire airport and even environment. We have another big tank. The tank is 240 cubic meters, about 53,000 gallons. That tank is for treated water that could be used for domestic use in the airport, drinking and whatever. We have a water treatment plant that has a capacity of 45 cubic meters per hour. That water treatment plant has 2 pumps. Each pump is about 5.5 horsepower pump. They can work singly and simultaneously, and automated that they will be supplying water to the treated water tank anytime it demands for water.
The left-hand side is the ticketing area where you buy a ticket from the airline. Then where we are facing now is the baggage handling area where you check in your luggages. Then through this conveyor belt, if you go back now, one is working already at the back. They put it, then it goes into the luggage handling area. So this, Your Excellency, they are ready. We are about 90-95% ready with this if you go behind now. in this arrival, and the other one in the departure. Which means the two aerial bridges we have can comfortably service 4 aircraft. Terminal building. If you see there now, you see 2 lifts, 2. Then one is in the mezzanine floor. Then we have an escalator. But remember, in an airport, there are where we remove our belts and remove our shoes. So when you come out, you can see the COVID sign on the ground. This filling machine is where you remove your shoes, all your. Insisted that we're not just going to have a building, we have to have the surroundings that will also lend itself to outdoor activities. This property is sitting on 9 hectares, and so you can see we have parking over there that's to contain 1,500 cars on this side, and we have room for expansion on this other side. After the parking, we have 1 football field for outdoor events. This other side, we have parking for services and protocol. So we're walking back here. The reason that we post that this place can contain 12,000, not even just 10,000 I mentioned, because here alone will contain 2,000 people. We have pre-function activities, or even activities that can be handled outside will happen here. Volume of space, acoustics, the quality of sound, the quality of seating, the engineering of sound is very essential, and that's why we do have one of the world's best consultants in audio visual. His Excellency had us bring it.
You can see this ceiling. The ceiling is acoustics. There's yet another layer of material called rock wool that's going to be placed above it to prevent noise and sound, to install sound insulation and prevent noise from coming into the hall from external sources, rain and the rest of them. Now, if you look carefully, the boards are perforated at some interval, which means we want perforation, we want absorption. If you take a look at the stage area, you can see that this entire ceiling has been computed, and I'm going to explain to you how reverberation time is calculated. Now, can you listen? Just clap. Somebody should clap. Now, if you hear that sound, you hear the sound repeating a consecutive number of times after it has been. Now, so we're going to calculate, we have calculated and put that in the design to make sure that such repetitive echoes cancel out. When you come here and speak, you speak with one voice, and people hear just one sound. Now, right here we are standing, there's going to be what we call acoustic seating. For here, you know the stand-up fold. When you stand up, the seats will fold and allow passers to pass right in front of you and exit the building. That is what now. Those seats are manufactured with fabric that is fireproof, so that just in case there's a fire in here, this will not be an ignition source for fire, will not encourage the spread of fire. Now, down just in front of the balcony there is a seat that is called telescopic seat. This seat collapses into the building and can be folded back into its tray and position, just to allow for, because you see those seats are very expensive. We don't want people pouring soup and stew on it.
Global.
Afamobo Ahmed Thomas Ikejuku, the zonal coordinator of Agule Regional Sion. Nikwejoku, Your Excellency, Obunansi ka nkowaba ka obi swede motata e wane weekend na agba egwu ebe anọ. Some months ago, I went to the airport. During that time, the work was in construction and it is not like this. But today, when I came to notice what is going on there, I was amazed. Because iyo jiweto motor na abia na Southeast as a whole now, na Anambra state, Nwegolu International Airport Ogabo, onye ọbụla abịa one Emmanuel. I was totally warning. Now, baby, we thank God for the gift of His Excellency, Chief Doctor Obiano. Because we were saying, that light of the nation we are going to defend. Iyanin ayochukwu bo. Ebo bu no masịrị gọvanọ anyị ime ka Anambra dị mma, ka ọ masịkwa Chukwu ime ka ogologo ndụ na wesi ike bụrụ nke ya. Ka ife bụkwazi ebumnobi ya maka ọdịmma nke Anambra ka ọ na-apụta ife. Otu a ka ọ dị na the International Conference Center anyị jeburu. Ọ bụ na anyị na-anya ọfụma ya fụ that na those things niile na-alụ bụ ife ga-eme ka Anambra nwee agamnihu bụ iche n'ọdịnihu. Why are you posing a base na if open I fly well? Now I am a go hour. So the thing was, by the special grace of God, November 6, Onyama Bumasi Shuku Aine Nanya Soludo or Bunyawa America all Yama get go away the guy number now Jesus.
Oh Mazi Uchukongo Abumonye Iftogoa Esinabe Speaker Anambra State Honorable Ucho Kafo. Your Excellency Ubekeneka Nebuigi Iye Jisika Uwoku na Nina Hadgasna Iftogoa Nime Nubo Hina Eta Bo Kaiwe Puso Zioma Makana Abuabe campaign, and I started the way within our I wouldn't tell any more, not always your food, as no way follow. Manata, being the Sion president of my parish and the zonal president of Ayamelmo, Sion. Manalo, Mbuloya, I am for that. Opposite Nasi. Namujele, Fu, na airports.
Sin is believing.
Because I small way and US. For God and for youth. Okay, to airports, Nasi, of Anambra of US. Last time I got na Youth Innovation Center dị n'Awka esoje. Ọ dịka ya si na Anambra bụzi UK. Your Excellency, thank you so much. Maka igosi anyị obi ezigbo nna. In fact, ndị Anambra Central na ebe a, Anambra South. Anyị bụ ndị Anambra North wee ife anyị ji eme ọnụ. Anyị jide gọvanọ Willie Obianọ, o si Anambra North wee bịa, bụrụ onye ọma mpaka ka ọ bụ. So, Your Excellency, thank you for making us proud. I have an Anambra State, ndị Anambra North, so ife a na-eme. Thank you so much.
Afamogo Nwada Okoye Chinaza Assumpta. President Nkwesi Neva, Mana, I am cultural fiesta today. That's some president. So I am the vice president of Mary Girls Association of Diocese. Namba Mekele, His Excellency. Odiro is number all the critics and everything. But today you have shown us now when we heading at that airport. Because in Beberia, I for online. Some people were saying, no, I was not there. And I'm privileged to visit the airport for the first time today. So thank you very much. And I'm here, I'm going to take a way there. One of the things I believe that this will aid importation. Because I know many youths are Marokwan for majority of the people I know was na mini importation now because that is what is doing. If you import bags, import clothes, and go cargo can one. So this time you have brought it close to us, and we thank you for that. I'm of Matarif, so when the whole thing put out, I'm a think a future generation, I'm not future. So thank you, His Excellency. Thank you for making it possible. Thank you for bringing us this far. Anambra State, thank you and thank you.
Afamu Jude Mario Kosisochukwu, by His grace of God, more ordinary president, ordinary. His Excellency, by Oyisi sign Abia Governor's Lodge, I see from a blog, Amo of the Bola by the sign by Moto 9 Ejewa Airport. Sir, I call Pola and can come. Makanona Kawana Yapadusi. I naga. Even for Babu Joanna, Diko Yankulo, Sino, Ndine criticize. I be saying na social media and the airport and the called on a tap. I just fear Nanya, Fune Zioku, Fune Area, although Nakapan being the best. I know Google, now fear. So, His Excellency, what you was anyway, now always you have written your name in the wall of Anambra. Your legacy in Anambra State, you remain best because on November 6th. For God and for youth.